everyone, today I'm going to show you guys how to crochet a single crochet and using chain 1 to in every row. Okay, so I do have tutorial as well using single crochet and working in a row without chaining. So this one is chaining 1 when you turn. Okay, so we start with our slip knot and we're going to chain. Okay, so yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through. So this is our chain. And tips for this, so the rules of single crochet is, for example, you want 10 single crochet. Okay, so let's just count this one: 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11 12 13 14 15. Okay, so for example, not 10, we do 15. Okay, so you want 15 single crochet, so we just chain 15. And to start with our first row is we're going to chain 1 for turning chain. So that is the rules of single crochet. We always do +1 at the end. Okay, so if you want 15 single crochet, you have to chain 16, and then when you turn is you end up with 15 single crochet. Okay, so hopefully that makes sense. And you can use each option. Okay, so usually people use these to turn, so this one is not count as a single crochet, so maybe I can go bigger than that. Okay, so usually this one is not count as a stitch. Okay, so we count from this. Okay, so we skip this one, and you in the next one is you go single crochet. Okay, so you can do this way. However, though, your edges is not, as you can see there, it's like breaking. Okay, so what I want to do is, if you like this, you can follow, or else, or other than that is you can just do what I showed you the first time. Okay, so I want to work in the back loop so you get a nice edging. So this first bump here, as you can see all this bump at the back. So this is your V stitches. Okay, your chain. Okay, and you flip into the back, you get this bump here. So I'm going to work on that. So we skip this first chain and go into the back and pull up your loop, and you have 2 loops. Yarn over, pull through 2 into the next, pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through 2. So that's 2 single crochet. That's 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11 12 13 14 and 15. Okay, now I'm going to show you what I meant of straight edge. As you can see there, this is your edging and that is the other side. Okay, so this is how it looks like. So this is your back and this is your front and this is your edging. This is our bottom. So by doing this, you have that beautiful edging. Okay, so moving on. So now that we know that we have 15 we have 15 stitches. Now we're going to chain one. Okay, so you usually hear people made mistake. Okay, so you chain one. This, you don't work on this one, you don't count that as a stitch. Okay, so you're going back to your foundation. Okay, this is your first stitch here and you're going to insert there, not to this one because that is our chain. Okay, so if you're going to work there and then you're going to add a stitch. Okay, so you're going back to your foundation. As you can see, this is our foundation here. This is your first chain and you're going to insert and single crochet, and then you're going to count. You're going to count your stitches. Make sure that you have 15 in the end of the row. You have 15 stitches. Okay, so this is the secret. 1 2 3 4 5. So you can count while you're working, or you finish your row and then you count after that. So working here is you have to grab these 2 loops here and work. Okay, this is your last stitch, and as you can see, we have this straight edge. If you're going to count that, 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11 12 13 14 and 15. Okay, so we didn't add any chain, and after you finish your row, to start a new row, you're going to chain one and turn your work. And as I mentioned before, this chain one don't count as a stitch. You're going to go back into your foundation, and this is your first chain, and you're going to insert, pull up a yarn, and then pull through the 2 loops. So that is your first single crochet in the 3rd row. So we are working on the 3rd row. As your chain, and while you're working this, so you chain and then we work 1st row, 2nd row, and now this is our 3rd row. And just continue with your single crochet. in every stitch. Okay, and this is your last stitch. And now, as you can see, and we are working like straight, moving forward to row 4. Okay, so this, you don't work this one, you work into your foundation. You have to look into your foundation, which is your first stitch, and you work from there. Okay, and if you're going to do that, you are good to go, and you are not going to increase or decrease. So when you're working on your first stitch, just make sure that you don't increase and you don't decrease as well. Okay, so that is very important when you're doing your stitches. And in every row, you count. Otherwise, you can use a stitch marker to make it easy. You use your stitch marker to mark your first and last stitch. Okay, so I will do that in my next video, how to use your stitch marker. Okay, and you just have to continue chain 1 and turn your work and find your first stitch and work single crochet and work across, placing 1 single crochet in every stitches or in every chain. And how many stitches you have from the beginning, you need to have that until you finish your project. If you're making a straight square or a rectangle, and you will have the same number. So as you can see, I'm going to put this flat on the ground on my desk. Okay, so as you can see here, okay, so that is straight, and into the other side that is straight as well. And you just have to do that. Okay, so chain 1 and then turn, and as you can see, okay, so this is not count as your chain, this is your first chain, and you're just going to insert and start your single crochet and continue placing single crochet in every row, or you can count as well while you're working. Otherwise, you finish your row and then you have to stop and count it back to make sure that, because sometimes when you're working while you're counting, you get distracted. And this is your last. Okay, so this is your project looks like. Leave that down, and as you can see here, it is flat in one side and the same in the other side. Okay, it curls, so that's why. But if you're going to make it bigger, it will flatten in the end. Okay, so chain 1 and continue just doing your single crochet row and until you have your measurement. And hopefully guys, this makes sense and this is helpful to you. So if you like this video guys, please smash that like button and please share my video as well, so other people can watch. And if you want to join my channel, please don't forget to hit that subscribe button and notification bell so you get notified every time I will post a new video. And at the moment I'm posting 2 videos. Sorry, 1 video. 2 videos. Sorry, I'm posting 2 videos every Wednesday and every Saturday. So my Wednesday is I post a short video, and Saturday is my long video. So the time that I'm posting is midnight Australian time because I'm in Australia. So if yeah, if you're from a different country, yeah, you just have to check it out. And yeah, let me know. And if you have any request, please leave the comment down below. And I will do my best to, to answer if you have any request, if you have any questions. Yeah, I usually, answer questions if you leave a comment below. Yeah, even just, like appreciating my video. And yeah, I replied to that. And I do appreciate people leave comment, even if it is, like appreciation or feedback. I really appreciate it because any feedback that will help me create better videos in the future. Okay, so as you can see here guys, we have a flat or straight edge. Okay, so this is how you crochet single crochet, okay, with chain 1 as a turning chain. Okay, I do have a video as well of single crochet rows without chain as a turning chain. So you just like, after you finish your last row, you just like turn your work and then start single crochet into the first. Okay, so that's another option, and you get this very, very straight edge as well. Unlike this one, you have this chain 1 that is poking out there, so that is your chain 1. Okay, so it doesn't really matter. Okay, so it's up to you if what you prefer. Okay, so if you want a really straight one and then you do without chaining 1 to turn, but if you want to use this, that's okay as well. Usually I use this a lot as well. So thank you very much guys for watching, and hopefully I'm going to see you in the next video, and enjoy crocheting. Bye guys.